Hello and welcome to Hank Games Without Hank. My name is John Green. I'm the manager of the Swindon Swoodilypoopers. We're back in the Premier League for 1 game after 2 days off. Then we have to go face Fenerbahce again in another 2 days, so that bodes well. Our team is exhausted, depleted, tired, and injured. We have no one on full strength. I don't know what to say. I don't expect this to go well, and I'm frustrated. Lots of you guys want me to focus more on the game and less on talking. So in today's episode, we're going to do an experiment in which I talk about the game and what's happening in the game. As you can see, Swindon Swoodilypoopers just had some very nice work on the ball, and then and a save. A save. Wow, huge save. I mean, that was some good-looking football, though. All of a sudden, the Swoodilypoopers looking pretty strong, you got to say. And then, can I get a foul? Thank you. All right. So I don't shoot here, right? This is 25 yards. Maybe I do shoot. I think I do shoot here. I got a corner out of it. That's something. So today, to bring you up to date on the Swoodilypooper situation, it's not where we'd all like it to be. Oh, Merrick. He's just not tall enough. I think I might have launched my jump at the wrong moment. I apologize if I did that, but I don't know. I thought that looked pretty strong to me, and then we just didn't get it done. So our team is extremely tired. We still have like 6 games left in the Premier League because the thing is, in soccer, one of the weird things about this game is that whenever you have, like, you move forward in the Premier League, that's great for your club financially. Like, you get another $100,000 or something every time you move forward in the Premier League. I mean, in the FA Cup or in Europe or whatever. But then they reschedule your Premier League games, and they reschedule them all for the last month of the season. So all of a sudden, we have to play every 2 days instead of playing every week, which is fine, which would be fine if we had the kind of club that had the depth to do that, but we don't. We have basically 14 players for 11 starting positions. Look how tired Ginger Rampage is. He's just getting flummoxed. And that's over the bar. We brought back Ricardo Bunsen-Burner, by the way, because the Fat Lucas experiment, the great Fat Lucas experiment of 2012 was unsuccessful. He gave up a really bad goal at Fenerbahce. If you guys want me to, I might bring him back for the FA Cup final just because he has a storied relationship with that particular competition. Nice movement there, nice play, but, it's all for naught. It's all for naught. There's Ramsden with a terrible pass, and then he's coming, we're just playing terribly. I mean, it's amazing. One of the great things about this game, though, is how much it does mimic soccer in that way. Like teams really do get tired. Like right now, Chelsea is facing this insane set of fixtures, and they have a huge squad. I mean, it's nothing like Swindon Town, certainly. But even so, they're trying to figure out how not to lose all these games because they're all so tired all the time. That was a good attempted shot by John Green, but it was all for nothing. And then Bolton are responding as they usually do. We really could use, if we can win like 2 games, I think we can pretty much assure ourselves of not having, not getting relegated. But we haven't won any games in the Premier League out of our last 10. We're something like 0-7-3 with the 7 being draws. Oh gosh, offside trap fails. Oh, and then a great tackle by Caceres. That's big trouble. Big trouble. Wow. If I were Bolton right now, I would be furious about not having scored there. Come on, pass. Yes. No. Schmerg. And they're going to give him a free kick for that because I'm frustrated. So the other way in which this match is soccer is that you really do have to vary your tactics a lot in order to succeed, which is not something I'm very good at. But I'm going to switch from a 4-3-3 to a 4-4-2 at halftime, I think, just because it suits. We don't have a kaboosh. Ricardo Bunsen-Burner, though, he looked beautiful there as he failed to make that save. Fortunately, still 0-0 going into halftime. I mean, look, a point here, every point that we get is good. So for those of you who don't know, you get 1 point for a tie and 3 points for a win. And whoever has the most points at the end of the season is the winner, and the bottom 3 teams who have the least, the 3 least points, those 3 teams all get relegated, which means they don't get to play in the Premier League anymore. Instead, they've got to go play in the Championship, which we played in last season, and it's not nearly as fun because instead of playing like Manchester City and Manchester United, you're playing like boring teams. No, nothing personal, you know, Oldham, but yeah, it's just not quite as exciting. You know, you're playing the likes of Watford, not the likes of, you know, the greatest teams in the world. So we're going to make some changes here. Just see how the boys are doing, other than, of course, being very tired. I mean, you guys can say that I do nothing but press turbo, but that's just not true. Oh, I mean, look at that. Stan, look at this. What am I going to do? I got one guy in the green, and it's Denazin, who's terrible. I mean, I can't even really make any substitutions. Like, what am I going to do? Bring on one tired John Green for another tired John Green? The only reasonable substitution I can make is Fat Lucas. Maybe Fat Lucas should play left wing. Let's see if he would be any good. No, he's a 32. That's not good. Yeah, but he is. I mean, maybe I should play him. You're right. You're right that he's not tired. He's worse. He's worse as a forward. Would he be better, like if for Ginger Rampage? No. All right. I'm gonna put him in there. I'm gonna put him in at left wing. Fat Lucas, noted Swindon Town goalkeeper, coming in at left wing for the Swoodilypoopers. We'll see how that works out. I mean, I can't see any other substitutions I can make. Yeah. So that's what I'm gonna do. All right, Fat Lucas. He's going to be playing for the Swoodilypoopers in the, here he comes. Coming off for French, the Lana, who hasn't had much of a second half, it must be said. John Green's just trying to get some energy into those legs. Yeah. All right, Fat Lucas, let's see what you got. Okay, that wasn't an auspicious beginning, it must be said. I don't know. I'm not very good with all these trick moves. I can do them on the Wii. I'm pretty good for FIFA on the Wii, actually. Is that Fat Lucas? No, that's other John Green. I don't know where Fat Lucas is. Can we at least get a picture of him? I just want to see him out there playing. Oh, how was that there throw? Yeah, schmarg. This is just. I mean, the reason that I like to talk about things other than the game is that the gameplay itself is just devastating. So, but rest assured, I am paying attention, and I am trying my best. I mean, the main issue is that, like, I can't tell you how much faster they are than there was Fat Lucas failing to get the ball there. They're just much faster. Oh, he was offside. It's good too, because I was going to tackle him in a way that was almost definitely going to be a penalty. Let's go up this side and see what Fat Lucas has in the way of energy. There he is. Not much. He's not fast. That was probably a mistake. But, I mean, he's the only guy I have. Anyway, maybe Fat Lucas will score like a miracle goal. That would be so awesome. You know what we should have done, Stan? We should have brought Ricardo Bunsen. We should have put Fat Lucas in goal and brought Ricardo Bunsen-Burnett into the squad. That's what would have made sense. Oh, Leroy Williams. Can't track it down. That's actually a voluptuous Paracard. They look the same. It's not my fault. Oh, come on. So, yeah, this is it's nothing but being constantly disappointed by the lack of quality in the club, which is not something I want you guys to feel. I want you to feel like, oh, I can support the Swoodilypoopers through their good times and bad. Oh, what's going on? 63 minute? Do I get a free kick? No, they get a free kick. Fantastic. I'm not pleased with my decision to bring on Fat Lucas. I'm going to make some changes. First, I'm going to do what I said I was going to do and change to a 4-4-2. Yeah, so I did that. And now I'm going to change the squad. And I'm going to take off Fat Lucas, the goalkeeper, because that was a ludicrous idea. And I'm going to bring on John Green because he's tired. Whoa. Good Lord. Good Lord. Can I bring on Leroy Williamson maybe? Yeah. All right. That's what we're going to do. And then I might, if I have it, I don't have a third substitution, so I won't do that. All right. Here we go. This is, you know what? Stan, in this world, you don't run with the horse you want. You run with the horse you have. I just made that up. Is that good? Because I think it's generally, yeah. This isn't my best work. I mean, either as a manager or as a commentator. Yeah, I just like when you guys ask me to talk about things, even if it's about the boys on the club itself, instead of the gameplay, which is just great there. Great job there. I think it was that Fahey, Beefstock. Somebody did a great job there. Oh, boy. All right. Let's clear it out. I know you're tired. I know you're tired. You don't think I'm tired? You don't think this has been a hard season for your manager? It has been. Let me assure you, buddy. It has been. Not what I would call a top-notch cross there. We had ball John Green, another John Green in the middle. Teammates in life and in love, but just couldn't get the ball to them. Come on. Oh, it's so frustrating. It's just like they move in slow motion. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, come on, you got to pass it to your husband. Oh, Swindon Town. Just, we had a chance. And I think that was all due to our new, don't give me a card for that. I was behind the ball because I'm so tired, man. Beefstock is just, look, he's just tired. It's not nothing malicious about that. He's just exhausted. He can't get to the freaking ball. 0-0, 76th minute. We've got 14 minutes to make a difference in this game. 14 minutes to live the dream of Swindon Town staying in the Premier League and becoming, who knows, maybe next year we can make some serious strides forward. We're going to have a lot more money thanks to our work in Europa League and in the FA Cup, and who knows, you know, full season in the Premier League, maybe we can challenge next year, at least for a top 4 spot. But yeah, right now, I mean, these guys, look, does anybody not have their hands on their knees? Because that's what did I just score that goal on myself? Oh. That was me doing head desk. Oh, devastation for Swindon Town. Another, I mean, and then our next game is in 2 days. I don't know what we're going to do. It's just going to be a limp to the finish, guys. I'm going to be honest with you. We're going to try to win the FA Cup. That's, at this point, the only way to save our season is to win the FA Cup, because we're not going to stay in Europe. We're not going to win the Europa League. The only way to save the season is to win the FA Cup. So that's what we got. Really? 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 Now we're just hanging our heads in shame. We're playing like cowards now. And that's because, you know why? Because that's what we've become. We've become cowards. Oh, it had to be a foul. It's frustrating. Then I ran out of bounds for no reason. That's my new strategy. Always run out of bounds. Yeah, flee the scene. Run away. Desperately just run away from this whole game. Just try to get off the pitch as fast as possible. The game's not over yet. Well, can I still leave? Is that okay? Oh, he had a nice looking cross there. Just managed to hit somebody's head. 90th minute. They clear it to nowhere. It's just, this is not competitive football at this point, you got to say. We're not able to compete with Premier League club opposition when we aren't. We can do it when we're not tired. But the whole second half of the season, we've been exhausted, and we just need more. We just need way more players. Ricardo Bunsen-Berna, can you please make the save there? Oh, it's frustrating. Well, anyway, I'm sorry to be frustrated in today's game. I just don't know how else to react to the way that the boys are playing. And I know that the thing is, I know that they're tired, and I can't blame them. So I'm not going to get in the locker room and get mad at them or anything. Because, you know, if I were playing right now, I wouldn't know what to do either. So we're just going to have to struggle through. We're going to be okay. It's just pure exhaustion on the face of other John Green. Frustration for all the Swoodilypoopers. And then, oh, it's rude of you to celebrate Bolton when you know that we're suffering as we are. Oh, there's Fabrice Muamba. That's so nice to see Fabrice Muamba playing. God willing, he will play again for Bolton someday. Thanks for watching. Best wishes.